today. Hope all is going well in your world. I'm thinking about whether or not we should do a Mercury retrograde in Gemini spread. I thought Jupiter was retrograde. I thought it was Jupiter, but this is saying Mercury retrograde in Gemini. Huh. I don't know. Let me look again. Yeah, Jupiter's retrograde in Gemini, and it starts today. When is the next Mercury retrograde 2024? December 13th. So we don't have another one until December. It looks like August 5th through the 28th, we had one in Virgo and Leo. And the next one will be in December. November 25th through December 15th in Sagittarius. But then it says occurring when Mercury appears to move backwards in orbit, blah, blah, blah. We experience 4 Mercury retrograde cycles, December 13th, 2023 to January, April, August, and November 25th. I don't know where December... Okay, December 2023 to January 2024. So the next Mercury retrograde is November 25th. So right around Thanksgiving through my birthday, which is December 15th. So I don't want to do a retrograde. If I do a retrograde reading, I want to do the retrograde of Jupiter. Jupiter is retrograding, and it starts today. It's retrograding in the sign of Gemini, beginning on October 9th and lasting until February 4th, 2025. Jupiter's retrograde journey through Gemini offers us an intimate encounter with the vast, often uncharted landscapes of our own minds. In typical Gemini fashion, the pace of our thoughts quickens, flitting from one idea to the next. Yet under Jupiter's reflective spell, we are urged to pause. This retrograde is not a time for extended expansion or chasing after new horizons, but rather for deep intellectual reckoning. Old beliefs, those comfortable yet worn out patterns of thought, rise to the surface for reevaluation. It is as though the universe is asking, is this truly what you think? Or is it merely what you've been telling yourself? Gemini, ruler of communication, brings to focus the way we connect with others and with ourselves. During this retrograde, miscommunications may arise. Keep that in mind. Miscommunications may arise, not as obstacles, but as invitations to understand more clearly where our inner dialogue has strayed. We may find ourselves questioning the stories we've told, the ways we've engaged with knowledge, and how our intellectual pursuits have either served or hindered our personal growth. It's a cosmic invitation to revisit conversations from the past, to reframe old ideas, and perhaps even to rediscover forgotten interests. Jupiter, the seeker of wisdom, calls us not merely to gather facts, but to find meaning within them. As Jupiter stations direct early in 2025, the insights gathered during this period of introspection will begin to crystallize like a veil lifting. Clarity emerges, and a sense of intellectual rebirth beckons. With this raw understanding, we step forward, no longer burdened by outdated perceptions, but enriched with a broader, more compassionate view of the world and our place within it. Jupiter's gift is this: the wisdom we've cultivated in silence and contemplation now becomes the foundation for the next chapter of our journey. One of authentic expression, meaningful communication, and expansive growth. Embrace the unfolding clear seeker, for what begins now will carry you far beyond what you once imagined. So the things that are going to be coming to the surface during this Jupiter being retrograde. Jupiter, if I'm not mistaken, is the ruler of Sagittarius. Anyway, whatever the thoughts that come up, you're gonna question them as to whether they are hindering you or holding you back, and whether you need to let them go. Dancing couples crowd the barn in a harvest festival. That's like the picture that you want to. Okay, I have to call them back. That's the picture you want to kind of have in your mind when you think about this retrograde. And don't forget that miscommunications are possible during this time, and it's very important that when that happens, that we look at it as an opportunity to reframe the way we communicate. Okay? The energy looks good. Like, I can't even believe how much negativity we had on that last video. It was crazy. It took days to get that smell out of my house. I don't know about you. I don't know where you're at in your life. But I know in my life right now, I truly need a miracle. Like, I truly need a miracle. And I know Spirit is able. I used to know a girl and she would say, God is able to make me stable. And that's how I feel right now. I'm like, God, I need you to make me stable. Alright, so the energy looks good. I think we will look at what Spirit wants to say to us about this retrograde. And it's, help me, Spirit, help me. Spirit said, I am trying to help you. Let me speak through you. Let me say what I want to say. Jupiter is retrograde in the sign of Gemini, okay? And that's part of what's happening, is if it affects your communication. But we're not going to take a lot of action right now. We're gathering thoughts to decide if there's something that we need to bring with us into the beginning of 2025, or if it's time to let them go. Alright, so let's find out what the song is for today. And keep in mind that this is a reading about Jupiter retrograde in Mercury, Gemini. Alright, Spirit. I'm going to need your help a lot today. I need everything I can get today, Spirit. And thank you already in advance. What song do you have for this reading? Smaller. Bobby opened up the bar on a Sunday night. There was a little more blue in the neon light. Some of us drank, some of us cried. Most of us, we did both. Your daddy drove in your old truck. Coach came in and hung your jersey up. I showed up 3/4 drunk and tried not to let it show. But tonight, this small town just got a whole lot smaller. I hope you know that down here we don't know what to do. There's a lot of phone calls and text messages trying to distract here, and that's part of the communication. So just keep that in mind as part of the reading. Tonight this town got a whole lot smaller. Buddy, this place won't feel the same without you. We talked about the wild in our wilder days, all those things that make a mama pray. I couldn't help but think about what you would say. Hearing us go on and on, then somebody had the nerve to play Friends in Low Places. Man, you should have heard the whole bar singing. I closed my eyes and I still could see you. standing right there singing along. But tonight, this small town just got a whole lot smaller. I hope you know that down here, we don't know what to do. Tonight, this small town just got a whole lot smaller. Buddy, this place won't feel the same without you. What I wouldn't give to see you walk in here, put my arm around your neck, and buy you that first beer. Tonight, this small town just got a whole lot smaller. I hope you know we don't know what to do here. Tonight, this town just got a whole lot smaller. Buddy, this place won't feel the same without you. Yeah, buddy, this place, no, it won't feel the same without you. So you've lost someone in your life, and you maybe, that could be happening now, and if so, I truly am sorry for your loss. And it also could be like an anniversary. You could be around an anniversary of the death of a loved one that made your life and your town feel a whole lot smaller when they left it. All right, let's get some rocks and see what comes out for the rock spirit. Oh, kindness got left behind on the table. That is no accident, so I'm going to leave it out. I thought I had put them all away. If you're here, thank you for joining me, and I appreciate you being here. Hello. Hello, my darling 007. How are you, baby? Hello, Asha. Thank you guys for joining me and for liking the video. I appreciate you so much. Alright, Spirit's going to give us a message with the rocks. We have kindness that got left behind from the last reading. I thought I had put them all up, but it was left out, and it was left out because it was meant to be. Alright, we have courage. I dropped it, but we have honor. We're going to laugh. We have hope. And we have freedom. Somebody needs freedom. It keeps coming out. We have courage, honor, laugh, hope, freedom, and then kindness that was left behind from the last reading. All right, Spirit, talk to me for this collective. Give me a message. Let's get dream cards first. When it comes to Jupiter being retrograde in the sign of Gemini, what do we need to know? Ooh, that didn't take but a second. This moment is the foundation for all future moments. Open your mind and receive each moment as a new and exciting possibility. And isn't that what I just read to you? That this is going to determine the future for you in the beginnings of 2025 and beyond. Because the things that come into your mind right now are going to be things that you either decide that are helpful or not. And there may, it sounds like, be some new possibilities. Open your mind and receive each moment as a new and exciting possibility. And the answers lie in the moment. Stay awake, be present, and stay faithful to your observations and feelings. Okay? You're going to have some observations and feelings, and the Spirit is saying, stay awake, stay in the moment. Don't go too far in the past or too far in the future. Stay in the moment. And this moment is the foundation for all future moments. Open your mind and receive each moment as a new and exciting possibility. Use the red deck I'm hearing. Show me how you're working in this collective spirit. Show me how you're working, please. May I see? And I definitely need to hear from you today, Spirit. Oh. The High Priest is here with strength in reverse and the world. So there's a High Priest, a masculine energy. That's the High Priestess, but in masculine form. A High Priest is a different feel than a High Priestess. A High Priestess has a very gentle, caring, loving, I don't know, it's just like a very spiritual woman. Women are more emotional creatures typically than men. This person is very spiritual, but they give off the feel as someone who may be quiet. The High Priestess is quiet too. But this person is quiet. Like, they hardly say anything at all. They're lacking the courage to end a cycle. But that's what Spirit's working on. Spirit's working on giving you the courage to end a cycle, is what it looks like to me. Alright, what's the energy to overcome? It has to do with that strength you're lacking. This person may use hand signals. This person they may have facial hair, dark hair. They may have a beard and a mustache, or one or the other. There's a lot of cards coming out. Alright, there's going to be a wheel. So to an extent, this is out of your control. There's going to be something that's going to happen that's going to be a fortune's wheel. The energy to overcome is taking a risk and having unconditional love because of a wheel. We got to find out more about what that wheel represents. Alright, so what's going to pull it together? This person is not going to have, they don't have enough charity to take a risk. Charity is unconditional love. It's the agape love. It's brotherly love. It's God. It's the love of God. There's your judgment. That's what was on the bottom of the deck a while ago. What's going to pull it together is you using good judgment, okay? And the devil being in reverse. There's not going to be any toxicity or negativity or anything that's excess that is not good for you, okay? So we got to find out what this is talking about. Like, I'm not sure even what this is talking about. So let's see if we can get some kind of idea of where Spirit's going here. Spirit, talk to me. I know it's about courage, honor, laugh, hope, freedom, and kindness. Spirit, talk to me. Why is the High Priest over here lacking courage for the end of a cycle? Because of going on a voyage and having their happiness. So maybe you're thinking about traveling by water or traveling. Having the courage for a voyage. So this person doesn't have the courage to go where they need to go. Is what it's saying so far. Having a voyage and love is here. You might be needing to go see somebody you love. Alright, what's going on with this High Priest over here? This High Priest would have delight if they would leave the community they're in. It's like they're in the wrong community. Delight and community in reverse. And love with no inner peace. Alright, why is the wheel here? This person's not willing to take a risk. And they don't have any unconditional love. Why is the wheel here with them? Because this is what's being transformed. This person may not have love for themselves, and they may not be willing to take a risk. But whatever this wheel represents, it's bringing transformation. And it has something to do with being delighted with your community. There's delight, but the wrong community. Alright, and what is judgment about? Whoa, that's a lot of cards. What is judgment about over here? Judgment is about things being simple and having inner peace. And why is the devil in reverse on the bottom of the deck? Because you're going to have a new beginning, forgiveness, wisdom, Cosmo's on my foot, and be at a standstill. You're going to have a new beginning, forgiveness, wisdom, and be at a standstill. Listen to me. You just leave that bird alone. Cosmo, where you at, sugar? Come here. Come here, baby. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. You want to come up here with Mama? Don't you start biting me. If he wants to come up here, he will, but he is not going to bite me. I'm sick of him biting me. You're going to be diligent on the bottom of the deck. So you're somehow going to start new and forgive because you've learned your lesson. and a standstill. That's what the no toxicity. Whatever's changing here, it has to do with the community you live in and being delight. Having delight in your community. You don't have delight in your community, or it looks like you do have delight, but it's just the wrong community. I don't know. But you're going to have diligence. That's what Spirit's saying so far. Alright, let's see if we can find out a little bit more about how this may have happened. May I see, please, Holy Spirit, how this may have happened? Show me how this happened. Somebody said, F your feelings. You have logic for a reason. Use it. So F your feelings. Use your logic instead. Alright, what was being or what is being hidden? That flew out. That you're going to keep that shit to yourself. Because I love being criticized, says no one ever. And just sit back and listen. You're not being heard. Listen! You still don't fucking get it. You're going to keep it to yourself. Because whoever this is, they just don't get it. They won't listen to you. And it's your feelings. You're trying to express your feelings to somebody, and they just don't get it. So you're going to stop doing that. You're going to stop expressing your feelings. Cosmo's trying to get the camera. All right, what's being... You're on the same team, and you're going to bare your effing soul. So this is somebody that's on your same team. They're in your community. They're in your family. They work with you or whatever. And you're bearing your soul to them. And they just don't get it. Secretly, you should have kept it to yourself. Because this person doesn't get it. They don't listen. Alright, so what's going to happen next? It looks like you've said something to the wrong person. Your love can hurt like hell. Breathe through that shit. And spend time with them making art, love, or music. And it's time to talk money. So it looks like that this person is going to spend time with you to talk to you about money and how bad this hurt them. This has hurt somebody that they wouldn't listen. You're delighted with your community, but I don't think your community is delighted with you. I think you like where you're at, but they don't like you being there. That's the feel this has. And you bared your soul to somebody because you felt like they were somebody you could trust. And you're going to realize that you should have just kept it to yourself because this person, either they do or don't listen. Because they don't care about your feelings. This person doesn't care about your feelings. One of you is doing too many chores. And it's time to talk money. It's time to talk money as part of this. Alright, so let's see if we can find out. I want to use the career deck to find out how this happened. How did this happen? Something happened in the past and it caused change. You had to change something from your past, okay? And they were like, fuck your feelings. You have logic for a reason. So for some reason, you're going to change and it has to do with your past. That's how this happened. Alright, what's being hidden? This is about you having courage and honor, laughing, having hope and freedom and kindness. Secretly, you have a partnership. Secretly, you have a partnership. Alright, and what's being shown? So you do have a partnership. What's being shown is that you're not at peace. Why are you not at peace? Because of something that you did not want to see or did something unseen on social media. There was something that somebody did not see or you wish you hadn't have seen on social media. Alright, so what's going to happen next? Maybe your social media is not getting seen. You're going to write something. Outcome of the whatever you're writing. That's going to cause gossip. Damn it. But you're going to end up on the right path. Let's look at the gossip. Something's going on here. It looks like at work. Can you relate, collective? What's the gossip? What is this that you're writing that's causing gossip? You're dreaming, fantasizing, daydreaming, and being nostalgic. You have love on the brain, and nobody's going to force you. Forcing things on you. Forcing their way in. Using force to get what they want. So you're not going to be able to use force to get what you want, even though you have love on your brain. Okay? What do you want? Oh, there's a stalker. And you don't, okay, so you don't see that there's a stalker on your social media. And you are unfazed but phased. What do you mean you want to be unfazed? It's like you don't want this person, somebody's trying, they can't get the inside scoop and they won't move on. So somebody is stalking you on social media because they can't move on and they're trying to get the inside scoop. That's what's being shown, is that there's somebody on your social media that you can't see. Okay? What's going on with the partnership? Somebody's being made an offer or withdrawing an offer. Why is the offer in reverse? Because somebody has a bad reputation. They're the shit starter. They start shit. And they talk to you to get you to say things so they can go back and repeat them. They're pretending to be your friend, but they're not. And this is secretly causing an offer to be withdrawn because of you having a bad reputation. And then this person starts shit by fishing for comments, trying to get information on you. What's going to be the outcome of this offer being withdrawn? Somebody's going to be a cyberbully. You are going to be bullied online, or you're going to suffer from it. And it's about multiple people. There's multiple people. It's like there's an email at work with a lot of people attached to it, and this person is going to cyberbully you. And it's because they have a bad reputation of doing this, starting shit, giving people offers and then not following through with them. Alright, what's going to be the outcome of that? Somebody is going to say, I don't care because I don't have bad habits. And somebody's going to cock block. Why do they not care about bad habits? Because they're not hooked. Somebody's trying to say that they're hooked on drugs, but they're not. Oh my God. Alright, what are you not seeing about your social media? That somebody has absolutely no facts. They never have the facts. They make shit up and lie. And what changed from your past? Somebody was ignoring you, and now there's bad karma. And they're crying because they can't dodge any. This person that literally crying because they can't dodge these bullets. And somebody is a wolf in sheep's clothing. Anything else the collective needs to know? Somebody better not be divine. Somebody is being warned. Do not abuse divination. Why would they do that? Because they're a spiritual hater. So don't be hating on people and trying to get information from spirit because you hate this person, okay? You're being told. Don't do that. That's not right. If you want information about yourself, that's cool. But don't be trying to get information and then get the inside scoop on somebody else because you're trying to stalk them. Okay? That's not cool. That's what's being said here. And you're not getting the right facts because you can't see somebody's social media. Oh, Lord Jesus, have mercy on us. Okay. Let's see if there's anything else. What else do we need to know about being that? What's going to happen next is a writer and a laborer. All right, outcome of you writing while you're working. Spirit says we can't talk about it. There's a rebel in reverse, and their life purpose is here with there's been no growth. So you weren't able to grow. And Spirit says we can't talk about this rebel because of your life purpose and no growth. Okay, so this is somebody that's gonna have you're gonna get a written communication from somebody that you work with, and you're not a rebel. This is your life purpose. The spirit says you can't talk about it right now. Whatever's gonna happen here, right now you have no peace with this partnership, and that's why it's saying you're delighted because this is your life purpose, and you're delighted, but this community is not embracing you. They don't want you there, and they don't care how you feel. So don't even try to tell them how you feel. Keep it to yourself, because bearing your soul to the person that you're on the same team with is going to cause you pain, and you're going to end up spending time with somebody, and you're going to talk to them about money. Remember, this moment is the foundation for all future moments. Open your mind and receive each moment as a new, exciting possibility. The answers lie in the moment. Stay awake, be present, and stay faithful to your observations and feelings. Spirit, when it comes to this community that we're in that's not embracing us, is this going to improve for us soon? Ask for help from others, and yes. When it comes to this community that secretly we're delighted with, but it's not for us. Perfect timing, and yes. Is there going to be a new community, Spirit? May I see, please? Is there going to be a new community? Spirit says, if you believe, there will be helpful people, and there's something better. So I think that would be a yes. There's something better. It looks like you're being moved to a new place because there's something better for you than what you've been experiencing. All right, since we're talking about retrograde of Jupiter in Gemini, show me what Moonology would say for how this happens. What would Moonology manifestation say about how, whoa. Moonology manifestation would say, make time for self-love, last quarter moon in Libra, and first quarter moon in Taurus, release control. So make time to love yourself and let go of control. You have no control here. So just let it go. Stop trying to control it. That's how this happened. You were making love for time. You were making love. You were making time to love yourself and letting go of your control. All right. What's being hidden? Somebody really doesn't have any courage or honor. You're going to take a breather. Secretly, you're just taking a break. Cancer's here. Last quarter moon in Cancer. And what's being shown? That's a lot of cards. That you're finding a balance. Full moon in Libra. You're going to clear your mind. Last quarter moon in Gemini. You're going to keep your heart open. First quarter moon in Libra. You're releasing your blocks. First quarter moon in Scorpio. So you could have had somebody blocked. And full moon in Pisces. You're going to forgive this person. So you're going to unblock them, forgive them, keep your heart open, clear your mind, and find a balance. Okay? All right. And what's going to happen next? You're going to cool your emotions. Full moon in Aries. So you're going to calm down and cool yourself. You're just going to chill. New moon in Cancer. You're going to chill. You're going to cool your emotions and relax. And not let this take you out of character. Okay? It's going to be okay. Whatever's going on here is going to be okay. I promise you that. Spirit's got it under control. Now we're going to find out through Tarot what went down here. But first I want to intuitively look at this. This feels like a breakup, but not necessarily of a relationship. It feels like a job is breaking up. Show me how this happened. You had a secret love, and it wasn't only you. And maybe you were secretly thinking about getting a job. Hey, Cosmo. Somewhere else. And you weren't the only one. You're haunted because it's only you. Somehow, something that happened has caused you to be haunted. You remember the song at the beginning? This town's a whole lot smaller. Somebody left. Make them prove that it's only you. Like somebody's only doing this to you. Prove that it's only me. Alright, show me how this happened. It could be a relationship. This happened because somebody was getting eliminated. Why were they getting eliminated? Because they were not hard to read, and this wouldn't change. What were you reading? What were you seeing? You remember over here? Stay faithful to your observations and feelings. You had an epiphany. What was your epiphany? That you needed to forgive, that this was intentional. They did this on purpose. Even though they acted like it was unintentional, you're realizing, no, you did this on purpose. But I'm going to forgive you anyway. Alright? What's being hidden? That this is a mistake that can't be corrected. Why can't it be corrected? Because this person was jealous. Whatever happened here, it happened. It's saying they're not jealous and that they didn't make a mistake. What's the truth? That, remember it said they were doing drugs? They can't move on because they party too much. Alright, and what's being shown? That they're having a fling. Clarify the fling. There's a divine union, a secret love that's not secret. You're worried about a commitment and you have no strategy. Alright, so what's going to happen next? It says you're going to spend time with them. You're going to be fantasizing, but taking it slow when it comes to a friendship. Why is your friendship in reverse? Because you need to reconcile with this person. You're trying to get the courage up to ask this person on a date or to tell them you're sorry. Over here you have, it used to be secret, but the secret came out about a union. You're having a fling with somebody, but you have a divine union and you're worried about this commitment because you have no strategy. What strategy do you need? You need to be by yourself because this is causing a lot of drama and you're having to pretend. What are you pretending? You're having late nights. Okay, so you're pretending like you're out working late, but really you're having an affair. It looks like to me. Somebody's having an affair and they're pretending like they're at work. Let's see how they feel about the person that they're with. How do you feel about the person that you're having the affair with? You feel like this is a third party. Alright, how do you feel about the person that you live with? Like you're not going to heal from this. You're not going to be able to get over this. Alright, how do they feel about you? And they're the ones that's spying from a fake account. You remember there's somebody on your social media that you can't see? Alright, what do they see when they spy? So there's a lot of pride. Alright, what else do they see? That there's possibilities. Possibilities for what? No second chance. And this is family. There's the possibility, but you're not giving this person a second chance. Alright. How do you feel about this friend? Like somebody's keeping this a secret? What are they keeping a secret? That they are escaping and that their heart is open. They're avoiding you, but their heart is open. How does the other person feel? The person that you're friends with, how does the other person feel? Like this is deep and they're realizing that there's no emotion. Why is there no emotion? It's like they're realizing you're not invested emotionally because of stress. Use your intuition. What's going to be the outcome of the friendship? Somebody's almost at their breaking point because of somebody's beauty. And somebody's bitter. Okay, what happens when they hit their breaking point? There's going to be dishonesty when it comes to a soulmate. You're going to find out somebody's being dishonest and there's a soulmate involved. What are they being dishonest about? That their heart is broken. What's the truth? that they're shocking. It's shocking because they're actually nourishing. What do you mean they're nourishing? Why is that so shocking? Because you're not longing for that at all. Twin flame on the bottom of the deck. What are you longing for? You miss somebody and you're tired of it. What do you mean you don't miss them? Divine Masculine is here. You don't miss Divine Masculine because you feel like it's hopeless. What's the truth? That they're not talking to you. And they're rejecting you. Why are they doing that? They're bluffing. What do they really want? They want you to be family. They want their family. But it's not only you. So what do they think they should do about this? What are they thinking? They're hoping. Hoping for what? They're hoping that, oh, look. They're hoping that they'll get this twin flame. Yeah. Somebody doesn't want to be haunted and confused. You're not confused. You know exactly what's going on here. And it's time to put it to rest. Like, it's time to stop this. It's really time to stop this. You know who you are and you know what I'm talking about. Somebody's having a fling. You're worried because of a commitment and no strategy. You want to be alone because of drama, and you're pretending like you're up at night, but really you just don't want to be intimate with this person or have any intimacy, I don't think, with them, either because you're the one having the affair. It looks like you need to reconcile with a friend because you fantasize but you're taking it slow and you have a strong desire. There's somebody that's secretly partying. They're jealous and they made a mistake they can't correct, but they're pretending like they didn't make the mistake. They're lying about making the mistake, and that's why there's a need to forgive. But it looks like somebody will forgive. Like, I hate when I do readings like this. Come on, people. It's time to grow up. This is childish. Alright, let's talk about this from a different aspect. Alright, why is strength in reverse? Because of the Ace of Pentacles. The weakness is the Ace of Pentacles. Why is the High Priest here? Because he wants to have a reunion with a soul tie, but he feels like he doesn't have enough money. He doesn't have enough to offer you. Alright, why is the World here? Because Divine Feminine is here. She's guarded and she has her doubts. Alright. Why is the Wheel here? Because of memories of somebody being present. So somebody was present outside and they didn't have enough self-love. The Wheel is somebody remembering when they were with you that you did not love yourself. And why is Charity in the Fool in reverse? Because of your twin flame and you having disharmony, conflicts, and triggers. Why is Judgment here? Because of this contract and you seeing your reflection in the fall, last fall. And why is the Devil here? Because of your self-worth. You need self-worth. What's going to be the outcome of the disharmony, conflicts, and triggers about the twin flame? There's going to be a lot of chemistry. Who are you fighting with? I think you're fighting, you're fighting with the third party. The truth is coming out when it comes to a third party. You're not fighting with the twin flame. There's chemistry with the twin flame. You're fighting the truth about a third party. Alright, what's going to be the outcome of the truth? The Spring is here. What about the Spring? The Spring was a divine detour that was fate, and now you're going through a dark time. Outcome of the dark time. You're going to take care of yourself, and somebody's going to feel guilt for sabotaging. Why do they feel that way? Because of a decision that they should have made when it came to being separated from you. And what should they do now? What will they do now? They're going to have union. There's going to be a union. And there's going to be a spark. But somebody's being deceptive about this. Why are they being deceptive? Because they don't want to reject somebody and let them know they're open to receive this, but they're getting strong messages in their dreams about it. So they're telling the third party that they're not open to receive this, but they are indeed. They're lying to this third party. Oh, they want to change. They're closed off. How does the third party feel about this? Like this would be celebrating gifts in abundance. So they think that it's about money. Your guides and ancestors are not helping you with this. What's the truth of what it's about? It's about you being detached and cold and trusting in divine timing. Why are you being detached and cold? Because of the winter? Because of Jupiter giving you the courage to take action, to come out of your comfort zone and form a structure and a solid foundation. So this retrograde is going to give you the courage to come out of your comfort zone and to finally get honest with this third party about this twin flame. For some reason, you're so scared for this third party to know that you're in love with this twin flame. But you are. You are. You're pretending like you're not, but you are. And the third party, to be honest with you, looks like may have somebody also. Show me what's going on here. Why is strength here? Because of justice. This weakness is going to cause justice. Why is the high priest here? Because of strength balancing out. This, you're using your intuition about the fact that you can be strong and that this needs to be made right. And why is the world here? Started to say wheel. Why? Oh, look. What's being balanced out is your independence. You don't have any independence. You can't take care of yourself. You're dependent on this third party to take care of you. And this world is about somebody having an idea or spying. What's the idea they have? To defend themselves when it comes to a lie. What would they say? They would say, I'm not mad. What's the truth? That there's a Queen of Swords that hopes that you will not get wish fulfillment. Let me tell you what we have here. We have Leo, Ophiuchus, Taurus, all the fixed signs. Ophiuchus again, and then we have Aries here with Capricorn and Libra. So there's a Libra here that's like, you're going to be disappointed when it comes to not being mad or not being, it's like there's no attraction here. What they're lying about is that there's no attraction. And they're defending this and saying, I want to be single. I'm not attracted to them. This is causing this person to be hurt, to be disappointed. Why are they disappointed? Because they want to know the truth and they know you're being dishonest with them. Judgment and the Seven of Swords. Alright, what are you stealing? What are you being dishonest about? About that Fool. You're not wanting to take a risk. You're moving slow. Remember, you're moving slow. The Knight of Pentacles and the Fool in reverse. The Six of Swords in reverse and the Two of Swords in reverse. So it's like, you're tickling me, Cosmo. Cosmo's tickling me. Alright. You don't want to take a risk, so you're moving slow. You don't want to tell this person the truth. So you're telling them you have no desire for this other person or for this other situation. And that you're going to stay. Even though they know and you know that staying is a horrible idea. Because what y'all have been going through has been a nightmare. And you're not in denial about this, and neither are they. That's what you're going to be soul searching about throughout this retrograde. Alright, and why is the wheel here? The wheel is here because of a relationship between you and this friend. You have feelings for a friend. Your feelings for this friend are going to come out during this retrograde. And why is Charity in reverse? Because of the Emperor in reverse. And why is the Fool in reverse? Because what he's doing is he's not taking a risk and showing unconditional love, and this is something that would lead him to everything. Why is Judgment here? Because you're about to have a tower. What's the tower? The tower is the Five of Pentacles in reverse. Why are they not going to be left out in the cold? They're going through a very heavy, burdensome time. Outcome of this burdensome, heavy shit they're going through. What's going to be the outcome? There's going to be a Queen of Wands in reverse. So you're about to have a tower that's you're not going to be left out in the cold, but you're going to have to carry a lot of the burden because the Queen of Wands is no longer going to be in the picture. She's about to leave. Why is she leaving? Oh, that's not the king. That's the King of Wands because of the Queen of Wands. Okay, so the King of Wands is leaving because of the Queen of Wands. Alright, so this is a breakup between a soulmate vibe, it feels like. What's the heavy load? There's a new love. They're going to find out you have somebody new. Outcome of the Ace of Cups. One of these people is going to find out that the other has a new love. Oh, the outcome of the Ace of Cups is it's going to cause heartache. You're going to get real excited, but it's going to hurt your feelings bad. Alright, why is the Devil in reverse? Because this is over. This toxicity, remember the toxicity, the disharmony, the conflicts, the triggers about the twin flame? It's over. Spirit says it's over because the truth is going to come out. It's time for the truth to come out about how you feel about this new love. Stop pretending like you don't love somebody when you know good and well you do. You're being cold to this person. You're treating this person like shit, knowing good and damn well that's who you want to be with. And you're doing it because of somebody over here that you're going to have a realization that they don't want to be in the picture anymore because of you. Damn. Alright, collective. So that's what's going to be going on during this retrograde. Is you're gonna get the courage, the honor. You're going to laugh, and you're going to realize that you have hope for freedom, and you're going to be kind to whoever you've been so mean to. You're delighted with your community, but your community's in reverse. So I don't even know if you realize that you're going to have to get out of this community. How can you not F yourself here? May I see, please? How can we not F ourselves? Get more sleep and rest. Alright, what else? There's a ritual. Okay, what do you mean ritual? That's where the kindness comes in and rediscovering yourself. So you need to do some kind of ritual that would help you to be kind and rediscover yourself. Alright, and what else? One more time. There's a past life love, and there's music that connects the two of you. And there's also a soulmate on the bottom of the deck. Why is the soulmate here? Because this is where you need to set financial goals. Outcome of those goals. You have special gifts and never surrender to normal. And you're not exercising. Dang it, boy. Interesting reading for sure, collective. Alright, let's get some guidance. From wisdom from the hidden realms, may I have some guidance, please? I got two cards. Oh my God. The Sacred Union and the Phoenix with the Rainbow Prince. Listen, Cosmo, Okay, baby. Be sweet now. Don't hurt mommy. Number 27, Sacred Union. The sacred union is all about beautiful, true partnership. It shows you that Spirit is listening and is always by your side, helping you co create your greatest desires and manifest your destiny. When you receive this ally, know that you're never alone on your path. Partnership with the divine is yours whenever you need help. The sacred union also represents the coming together of all kinds of harmonious alliances, friendship, family, business, and of course, romance. No matter what the form, this message pertains to the value of partnership and reminds you to observe the gifts bestowed upon you by this sacred union. This is a very positive omen. You have a very positive omen of partnership and maybe even a twin flame, which is what I saw here. But take it as it resonates. And then I have number 29 and number 26. The Phoenix. The Phoenix appears as your ally to celebrate your journey and ensure your ultimate success. This is true. Oh, hang on 1 second. Sorry about that. Where was I? This is true even if it appears that you've just passed through a metaphorical experience of death or are currently enduring a perception of failure in your life. Death and rebirth are related. When you enter the realm of the phoenix, seen in this light, nothing truly dies, but rather changes from one ending directly into a new beginning. The phoenix is constantly reinventing itself and rises up whole and new and even more powerful with every death it experiences. This could signal an end of a relationship or a dynamic within one, or an end of a job, project, or even a life. Perhaps no failure is involved, but it's time for a complete overhaul of your circumstances. You may be tired of what you're doing, or you may know intuitively that it's time to move on and try something new. Whatever the case, a death of the old and a celebration of new life are called for. Whatever you do now will indeed be a successful endeavor, for a rebirth is imminent. So you're about to have a rebirth. And then the Rainbow Prince, number 26, is what you don't see coming. When the Rainbow Prince appears as your ally, he reminds you about the law of compensation and the law of receiving after the rainstorm you've endured on your journey. The Rainbow Prince brings you a pot of gold. Help me, Spirit. The Rainbow Prince brings you a pot of gold. You've been through a storm on your journey, and this Rainbow Prince is bringing you a pot of gold, which is the result of your using all the elements of your inner light and reaching into the sky until you touch the material realm from one end to the other. This isn't always an easy process, and hard work must be rewarded by compensation. When you align yourself with the energy of giving and the highest value, you compensate in inherent your compensation is inherent in the act itself. But the message here is more than that. The Rainbow Prince says to keep your sights on the sky after the rainstorm that may have upset your life. Follow your bliss to the pot of gold waiting for you. Perseverance pays off, and your reward will be greater than you can imagine. So you're about to be really blessed. You're going to rise from the ashes as the phoenix. You're going to have a sacred union partnership with somebody that's going to be the partnership of a lifetime, I feel. May I have a message from the career and money deck about this partnership and the pot of gold? May I have a message, please? What does the collective need to know? The underworld is not here. What do you mean the underworld is not here? It has to do with activating new gifts and somebody's health. What's going to be the outcome of this? So somebody's health is, it could be causing them to die. You could be sick. Your business, you're not going to be a rescuer in this business. What are you going to be? You're going to go slow, but you're moving towards not being alone. Why are you not wanting to be alone? Something's about to change, but we can't talk about it because it has to do with that rebel. Remember? We can't talk about the rebel because they're about to change, or there's about to be a change. Something from the past. What can we talk about? There's a promoter here. Why are we not taking off? There's a promoter, but we're not taking off. Because of your home and not crafting. What's going to be the outcome of your home and not crafting? You're at a crossroads right now. Spirit's acknowledging that you are at a crossroads, or you're going to be, and that you're going to have a big surprise. You're going to have a huge surprise. Can you give us a hint without giving away everything? It has to do with your real estate and being on the right path. So you're about to get a huge surprise when it comes to your real estate and being on the right path. And it has to also do with that pot of gold, okay? You're about to get a pot of gold. And there's going to be an inspiration. It looks like there's something going on with your house. I know there's something going on with mine, and it feels like I'm never going to get the money that I need. I've had to use money out of my own pocket to make repairs that were costly. Perhaps you have too. And you're waiting for your insurance company to shit or get off the pot so you can afford to eat. What would our best friend say to us today? I feel like I need a best friend today. Sometimes I wish I had one. Say thank you to your body and remember who you are. Say thank you to your body and remember who you are. Is there anything we need to know out of this deck? For some reason I keep being told to use it. What do we need to know? Use your intuition, okay? There's an awakening happening. What else? Somebody's on different pages. There's chemistry and support. Alright, why are they on different pages about supporting somebody and having chemistry? May I see, please? Because it's a soulmate. They don't want to play hard. They're married, and there's a twin flame. And right here, they're not here now. What's going to be the outcome of the twin flame? A second chance. Oh, no. Oh, no. A spiritual lesson. What's your spiritual lesson, twin flame? This is a friendship, and you need to spend some time alone to recharge, and you're not going to release this person. Do not release and retreat. Back off and break up with somebody and don't release. And somebody's strictly sexual. What's going to be the outcome of this soulmate? It's fate. What's fate for the soulmate? That they take care of themselves. What else is fate for the soulmate? That there's a warning. What's the warning? Somehow I have a feeling it's financial. Whew, the whole deck tried to come out. What's the warning for the soulmate? Soulmate, you're being warned to take care of yourself. Soulmate, you're being warned that somebody is unavailable but available, and there's a new love. You're being warned about a new love. and there's not been any healing. What do we need to know about the new love? That it's true love. Rejection of something strictly sexual, and finances being a factor. There's a new love that's true love. Use your intuition. Warning. You're on different pages because of chemistry and support. Okay, now I see why we needed to use that deck. Alright, I'm going to take a little break. Does anybody want to ask a question when I come back? I'm going to take a little break. If anybody has a question when I come back, I'll be happy to answer it for you. I'm just going to take, look what I have on my shoulder. He climbed up there finally. I told you he was. He's been right in, and he's getting a little bit. Ooh, he's tickling me. You're tickling Mama, Cosmo. I don't know why God gave me a bird to take care of and to help heal. Of all things, a bird. Oh, he's rubbing his head on me. He loves me so much, Cosmo. What are you doing, baby? He's rubbing his head on. Ah, don't you bite me. Don't you bite me. Say hi. Say hi, Cosmo. A while ago, he was rubbing his head on me. He's hilarious. He can be mean, though. This bird can be the devil. Ooh, and he'll come out of nowhere with it. My daughter's going to come clean the cage tomorrow, but she's like, you got to get him out of the house and out away from me because I'm not getting near that bird. She's terrified of him. But he's decided that I'm his human and he's going to sit on my shoulder whenever he wants. All right, y'all. I'll be right back. Cosmo, if you bite me, it's going to be, I'm going to bust your ass. That's what's going to happen. I love you, but ain't going to be no time for all of that. Ain't got time for all that nonsense. You want to get back on your cage? You ready to go back to your cage? You want to get back over here? Good boy. Good boy. I love you. You're such a beautiful boy. You're a beautiful, beautiful bird. Yes, you are. You're gorgeous. You're boy. You are too. You're a pretty boy too. You're Mama's best boy also. Yes, you are. I love you so much. You want a treat? Huh? You want a treat? Here. I got a treat for that baby. Yeah, good boy. jumping on my leg. You better not jump on my leg like that again. Here. This is the last one I'm giving you for right now, okay? Sit pretty. Sit pretty. Sit down. Sit down. Good boy. You love them treats, don't you? Yeah. They're good for you, too. They clean your teeth. They make you have good breath. Yeah. I'm glad you like them. I'm coming back right now. Okay, I'm back. If you waited, I'm ready, and I'll answer some questions. Okay. Alina Purple. Love the name. Your name is Alina Katrina, but people just call me Amira. Amira. How does Wally currently consciously feel about me? Is it romantic? Okay. How does Wally currently feel? Let's see the secrets of Wally's heart currently and consciously about you. How does Wally feel? How does Wally feel? They're secretly admiring you, and there's something about no second chance. How do they feel? Let's see. Past life connection, and they're secretly admiring you. Or they might be resisting the connection. Resistance. Shy. They're obsessed with this past life connection. Alright, show us how they consciously and truly feel about, I'm going to say Alina, okay, for simplicity. How do they feel? They're clinging, and they're almost at their breaking point. What are they almost at their breaking point about? This being hopeless. They feel like this has been hopeless. They're in despair. They're at their breaking point and in despair because they feel like this is hopeless, and they're clinging to it, and they're sorrowful. What would they like to see happen? They want to escape. Why do they want to escape? Because they're in pain. They want to get out of this pain. What might be the outcome here? Somebody's distracted right now, but they want to confess something, and it has to do with some mistakes that they made in the past. What is it that they'd like to confess? May I see, please? They have too much to lose, and they don't know what you want. And we don't share the same values. Alright, that sounds like what they would have said. What would they currently say? That could be what happened. I see life differently now. So in the past, they felt like they had too much to lose. They didn't know what you wanted. Now they see life differently. What would you say now? You would say, I hide my feelings. Well, how do you feel? Your intellect arouses me. What else? Is this romantic? I still have feelings for you, and I'm patiently waiting. Show us what your feelings are. You feel like you can't do this, but you feel so drawn to... I feel drawn to you, but I feel like I can't do this. Alright, let's see how they feel. Show us how they really feel. They feel closed off. They feel like somebody's closed off. Why? They have a lot of fond memories of something that happened in the autumn or the fall. What would they like to see happen now? They're afraid. They have limitations. And they're having illusions and confusion about wish fulfillment. What's the truth behind this illusion? There's a lot of lack and doubt. Divine Feminine on the bottom of the deck. So, is there any chance this might come together in the near future? Somebody, oh, Divine Masculine is here, breaking free from toxic patterns and taking a leap of faith where they've been guarded. Oh, okay. And there's going to be communication about this. So I would say that this person is your twin flame, or they have one, and there's something going on with that. You heard what was said. I'm not going to repeat everything to you again. But there's going to be communication. You're going to get communication. And it looked like in the beginning of the pre-shuffle that this person might be spying on you, or they might be shy. My throat chakra's trying to close. Can I get a hint about what this communication might be? I smile when I'm reading, and I'm afraid to tell you how I feel about you. But I can see myself marrying you one day. How do you feel? Oh, why, Lord, help me. I can't send this. I often wonder how you feel about me, and I think I could marry you one day. With, I'll never forgive you for being so messy. So that's the communication that's coming, is what it's saying. Okay, baby? I hope that helped you. I can't wait to hear about how that turns out for you. Let me get some timing for you about when this might happen. Can we see when this possibly might happen? Okay, the fall came out. Something happened in July in the past, and the fall is here, which is now, and at a special date. Could have been a special date in July. July could be a special date, and the fall is here for when this is going to happen. So it looks like you're going to get communication sometime between now and maybe November. Okay? You're welcome, baby. Oh, okay, cool. I love it when people give me the answers to why Spirit says things, because I know these cards tell the truth. I know they do. I trust Spirit. I trust the cards. I don't always know what they mean because I'm human. That's so cool. Alright, I can't see. I'm so sorry. Okay, everyone. That's all for today. Okay. Alright. Well, I do have a question, and I'm going to tell you why real quick if you have time to listen. You know, I told you that I got a raise at work. Well, when I got my paycheck the other day, the raise was not on it. And then when I asked about it, they started nitpicking and trying to come up for excuses for why they weren't giving it to me. So I basically told them I needed them to, they said that they were going to get together and make a decision as a group about it. And so yesterday when I still had, that was Friday, when I still hadn't heard anything yesterday, I sent a message back and I said, you know, are you going to make this right, or do I need to do something else to make, you know, my ends meet? Because I have about $20 to my name right now, and I have to get through a whole nother week, and I've got bill collectors, you know, wanting their money. I had to use my money to get my sewer fixed and to pay some other bills. My hand's itching, so that might be a good sign. But in the meantime, Friday, the same day that my paycheck was short, and it wasn't short by a small amount, it was short by about $800. But the same day that happened, I got an email from a guy who's been emailing me since July asking me to go to work for him. So I said, you know, I've been waiting for you to call me since July or June. It was June. And nobody's ever called me. So, you know, what is it that you want from me? Like, because you're not responding to my messages to call me. And he said, nobody's ever called you? And he's the owner of the company. I was referred to him by a certified behavior analyst. And that's a psychiatrist, if you're not aware. And they do assessments on people who have autism and intellectual disabilities. And she's the one who referred me to him, gave me a very good referral. So he said somebody would be in touch. Well, I think Monday, I finally got a phone call from a lady, and I asked her what the job was, you know, what the job would entail as far as what I would have to do and how much they would pay and that sort of thing. Well, she told me that the job is completely work from home, that all the QPs completely work from home, and that I would be doing basically the same thing I did at my last job, except I wouldn't be in the office, I'd be working from home, and I would have to go to Raleigh once every 3 months, and that she said that they would fly me there and I'd stay in a hotel overnight so I could see all of my clients while I was there, and then I would fly back home, which I can drive. It's only 2 hours. But whatever, you know. But the salary was a lot lower than what I'm making now. And so I told the owner, I said, I had the phone interview, and I said, I will tell you honestly that I would have to, this offer would have to be a lot more for me to. The amount that you're offering me is way too low. My skill level, my education level, and so forth. And I said, as much as this, I think the job sounds perfect for me. I already know their computer system, how to use it, and everything else. Exact same thing I was doing at the other job, except not working in the office and not having to, you know, cover for people or do the on call, which is what was so discouraging about the other job. And he said, basically, he said that I was blessed and highly favored. That's what he said. And I told him that I would negotiate the salary if they made me an offer. And he told me I was blessed and highly favored. And he's the owner of the company. So I want to ask my angels if this is an opportunity that I should consider. Should I consider this opportunity, Spirit? Perfect timing and helpful people. Should I consider this new job opportunity? I would love to work from home every day. No, helpful people. But the job I'm currently at, they're going to either pay me my money or I'm going somewhere. Recovery and helpful people. Should I consider the new job opportunity? In the near future, yes. In the near future, yes, I should consider it. Alright, now, I want to find out. When I accept it and I negotiate the salary, will I get at least what I'm making now or more? Spirit says, let go. Success. Spirit is amazing, y'all. Hot dog. So I might be working from home soon. And not traveling all over hell's creation. We'll see. We shall see what Spirit has in store for me. Something good, though, I know that, because I am blessed and highly favored. Instant Magic Oracle, may I have a message for this collective? Please know that there are no limits. To fully realize this, do the following. Sit in a quiet place and close your eyes. Take a big, deep breath in. Exhale a big, deep breath out. In your mind's eye, visualize a ceiling above your head. Imagine a sledgehammer in your hand. Look at the ceiling and know that it represents the limitations you are putting on yourself. Take the sledgehammer and visualize yourself smashing the ceiling up. As you see yourself doing this, feel the limitations lifting. Feel the blocks being removed and invite the inspiration and courage in. Remember courage? See the sky through the broken ceiling and know that the sky is the limit. Somebody could have a snake. There are no limitations, and we're being encouraged to know that there are no limits. Okay? So do that exercise if you need to, but just know there are no limits. There are absolutely no limits. I want to get one more thing before I close. May I have a number for this collective when it comes to the numerology deck? What number would you give this collective? I have an interview for that job on Monday afternoon. We got the number 2 and the number 3 and the number 1. So we got number 1, 2, and 3 collective. Let's see what Spirit's saying to us. Number 1 is individuality. Number 2 is cooperation. And number 3 is creativity. 1, 2, and 3. That sounds like starting something new, doesn't it? Individuality. You have drawn the card of action, which indicates individuality, leadership, and versatility. It is asking what in your life needs attending to at this time. It is urging you to think, to be your own person. It often indicates a new beginning. This is a time to have courage, and it's a time to act. That's what you don't see coming, though. That's on the bottom of the deck, okay? Knowledge and understanding are the key words when endeavoring to gain ground in this regard. There may be someone in the family or perhaps a friend who is looking to you for some type of guidance or plan. It is to your advantage that you make yourself available and show your willingness to help. The number vibrates to the color flame. Whenever you need a little help, try wearing the color flame in a garment or scarf or perhaps in the pocket handkerchief. All right, but that's what you don't see coming is you need to start making plans to help a friend. Number 2, cooperation. This one's the one that came out first. This is the card of duality. Drawing this card indicates that now is not an independent time for you. This card tells you that this is a time to listen and cooperate. You are being advised to follow your own intuition. Listen on the concerns of others and be sure to use tact and diplomacy. Drawing this card also indicates that you are looked upon for answers that will lead to a peaceful outcome, and that you have now become the mediator and the light bearer. This is not a time for discord. Keep your positive purpose before you. The numbers vibrate in gold. It is believed to be the only color impenetrable to the lower energy forces, to attract the desired energies so that you might help others in need. Wear a piece of deep yellow clothing, suggesting gold, or perhaps a scarf, tie, or pocket handkerchief that will be this color. You could also wear some gold or gold-colored jewelry. So wear some gold or gold jewelry, okay? And it's time for you to cooperate with others and be helpful to others. And then number 3 is creativity. If you have drawn this card, you are being asked to focus on giving help and understanding to someone who might need comfort at this time. You are also required to be optimistic. Listening and passing on happy energy is called for now. Also, by using some creative way to do this would be of great benefit to the person needing your advice. Maybe you could do with some happy energy yourself. And if that's the case, do your best to turn your thoughts to happy ones. This card indicates opportunities and deals with feelings and inspiration. You are being advised to examine life on the broader scale because you are blessed with choice and prosperity, which are asked to you, which are and are asked to use your intuition. You are also lovingly urged to be tolerant with those around you. The number resonates to the color ruby, gold, and amber. To attract the desired energies closer to you, wear one or more of those colors. Perhaps you have a garment in those colors you can wear, or a scarf, or a pocket handkerchief. Or maybe you have some gold with a ruby or amber. Somehow wear those colors. So you're being asked to be cooperative, to help you're being asked to help someone who's discouraged, and use your intuition. 1, 2, 3. They're a little out of sequence. You have 2, 3, and then 1. So it's like it's a countdown to starting over and having something new and helping a friend. That's what it's saying. Okay. All right. I think we will close there. I'm going to real quickly just grab a trinket if there's anybody left. I have a tree of life, a sword, or no, that's a Jesus on the cross. Sorry. I have a magnet. I have a skull and crossbones. I have a skull. I have an anteater. What is that? A doggy. I have a little doggy. I've never seen that before. I have she believed she could, so she did. I have the letter J. Somebody's name could start with a J. I have a tree of life. I have a crown, a butterfly, a skeleton key, and a star. You want some trinkets from this other bowl? Let's see what we can get out of this bowl. I have a fortune cookie. Let the spirit of adventure set the tone. I have a marble. That looks like it could be amber colored. I have an octopus, a black tourmaline, a sailboat, a ball, 2 swans connected, another cross, an eye chain. Check your eye chain today. A flower with a fancy heart, a skeleton hand, and an infinity sign for that pot of gold. All right, you guys, stay blessed, be safe out there, and until next time, namaste. I love you. Bye-bye.